Here I have a nice vicious GEO 2.1. I'm going to show you how to do some basic maintenance and how to keep it running smoothly. So first I'll show you how to take apart the bolt, which is easy. I'm going to take the barrel off just for convenience. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure all the GEO bolts are just toolless. So just go about taking that, just screw it off by hand. You can tighten it down if you want, but you really don't need to, and that'll come right out. So there's the prop shaft. See, yeah. Let's put that down right here, and then you might not be able. The way I go about grabbing it out is you stick your finger in here and you can feel like the edges of the can, and just grab like the little ridge and just drag it out, and it'll come all out like this. Put the whole body down right here. The edge right here is what I'm talking about. When I reach in, I'll grab it like right here, and then you can pull it out. So the way you would take the bolt off is you would just push it through, and it'll pop right through like that. You got both these pieces. You just clean and lube all these. I'll do that real quick, and the prop shaft too. Start with the can. Make sure you get this inside O-ring. That one's important. Nice and clean. Get the outside one. Bolt too. See, once it's all clean, right there, set them aside. Get this one too. Pretty easy. I'm gonna use to lube it just standard Eclipse grease. It'll work just fine. And it's an Eclipse gun, so you're not gonna need a lot. You just need a little bit here and here. Both these. That's plenty. Just bring that across. This one needs maybe a tad more for, I don't know. It should be alright with a little bit. I get the bolt right here. Get both these two O-rings. And the body of it, you don't even really need to get the front one. Maybe just a little tab, but you don't really have to put anything on it. So set those right there. Go to the prop shaft, and there's only one necessary O-ring on the whole prop shaft that you need to get, and that's this one right here. Or is there two there? I don't know, it looks like one. And then throw that on there. Yeah, there's just one. Just get that all around there. And that's plenty. You can throw some on the back, I guess, if you wanted to make it easier to screw in, but there's no necessary reason for that. So to put it back together, real simple. Same way you took it apart. Put the bolt right back in through the back of the bolt like this. Push it through. It'll pop through like that. Then just put it right back on top of here. Grab your body. Then right in the back. Just push it in. Screw it tight. Real simple. If you see it sitting, that's normal. See the bolt sitting a little bit forward? That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to do the regulator next. Excuse me, I'll take off this macro line. It's kind of tight on here. There. So once you got this off, just like that. Well, you don't even need to take it off the back, but mine's so tight I had to. And then you can literally just screw this counterclockwise or unscrew it, and it'll come off. Set this aside. These two. And you can take this right here. That's the main part of it right here. And then for the main part of the disassembly, you just want to wipe this part clean here, here and here. Wipe the spring clean too. And just use a little bit of grease on them. Just like that, just a little bit of grease. And here too, maybe a little bit on the bolts, or on the spring. It's not really necessary, but and then fit this right on. Shit. Fit this right on here like this. Stick it. And just put it in like this, right back in. Should fit right back in there. Hold on. Yeah, should fit right back in there like this. You can throw that right back on. Screw it right back in. Stick your macro line back in there. There. Then you know this macro line is tight enough if you pull on it and it doesn't come out like that. Then it should be in good enough. So there you go. Next I'm going to do the eyes. These are also pretty easy. First time I have to pick up an Allen key. So you just grab that in there. All you're going to do is just, I mean, come on. Put the Allen key right in there and just unscrew it. Put those right there. And then there's a little piece right there. And there's your eye. That one side right there. And you can clean your detents too. If you reach in like I just did, you reach in and feel for the little detent and press it up. It'll fall off just like that. Or it'll come up. And there you go. Just clean that off if there's anything on it. These are pretty clean. I'm not even going to take off the other eye because they're clean. But you would stick your finger in there, or if they're too short you can get like an Allen key and just check both sides of these right in there and make sure they're clean. And then you just press them back in like this. One. There. Then just throw the eye covers back on. Screw it back in. There it is. GEO Maintenance. Plain, simple, easy.